security, stones in my jewelry. What can they do to me? You know me, I will live for eternity. If I survive, then I'm coming for you personally. You heard of me, we don't need no security, stones in my jewelry. What can they do to me? I will live for eternity. If I survive, then I'm coming for you personally.
Down, train, fake celebrities. I wanna entertain, no similarities, definitely not the same. Them insecurities, got jealousy on the brain. Dare to go to war with me, then my people bring pain. And I can do it story mode, beginner or insane. For the back blocks or for the mains. You're looking at your reflection, you hate what you became. A selfish energy, a cranberry stain. Sitting inside my house with a candle and a flame. Working voodoo on you, trying to focus on my name. I saw the bigger picture, but I'm all in my frame. To see they're very weak, these guys are super lame. I see you pushing weights, oh now you're doing gains. But before the creatine, you were tucking in all your chains. See them at the fashion shows, never see them on the train. I keep the voodoo with me, I suggest you do the same.
We don't need no security, stones in my jewelry. What can they do to me?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the...
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Last outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Clippers.
They executed on the road, stayed focused, stayed consistent with who you are as a team.
Such a confidence builder to go on the road and be able to dictate the tempo, the style of play, keep your identity. They were able to do that here.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've
Well, guys, we've heard the term
amazing to think. DA, thanks. Well, teams are trying to finish the season, Brent, with some energy. The reduction of back-to-backs has obviously helped make that a reality.
Well, Adam Silver deserves a ton of credit for approaching the schedule change the way he has the past couple of seasons.
Thinking about the quality of the game.
Yeah, because it is. The quality of the product to make sure that your star players can play as many games as possible. And it's still extremely difficult for those guys to get up for 82 games. They still need their rest, but at least the league has addressed it. The league has given more opportunities for guys to find quality rest in between competition, and hopefully we'll see more players have health. We've not seen that translate into health, but I hope it happens this season.
Me too. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Dinwiddie and LeVert teaming up as the backcourt. Anderson is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Allen in at the 5, down low.
From distance, when he gets into a rhythm early, it makes this offense a lot more dynamic.
Well, great to get him involved, particularly at the start of the game. This is what keeps guys engaged.
That one good for 2. Bielitsa's got his first points of the night.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
You're right. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Bulls.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
Yeah, Greg, I think you're right there. At major turning points, they miss a series of shots, make some mistakes, and it led to the wipeout.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Out to the wing. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Anderson. He had 16 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
A lot of those plays came off tremendous hustle. He was committed to ripping down as many rebounds as he possibly could in this one. Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Dinwiddie passes to Anderson. Hollis Jefferson, good.
And a terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Bogdanovich finds Lopez. And the layup falls.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Dinwiddie. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Sacramento leading by 6. Allen dishes to Bogdanovich. Good work there as it goes. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Dinwiddie passes to Anderson. Count it, good.
You can definitely make the case that Anderson got hit on that play, but he finds his way through the contact. That's some strength shown there.
Here's Lopez. Bank shot, no good.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
To the inside, Allen, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
And Allen drops them both. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Bielitsa passes to Fox. The 10-footer. Right block shot. Rebounded by the Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
Yeah, it was very poor, their performance on the glass. And it wasn't the only reason they got blown out as badly as they did, but it was the biggest reason.
Here's LeVert. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Ball movement was critical in this game. It did not stick with any one player, so his passing was on point, and he really picked apart the defense.
And Ryan Anderson out of UC Berkeley, entering his 2nd decade in the NBA.
I mean, he's one of the guys that kind of helped popularize the volume 3-point shooting big man. He enters the back 9 of his career, and he's becoming a bit more of a defensive liability, but that stroke is as pure as ever.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
1:19 left here in the opening quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to Anderson. Here's LeVert, changes up, and he sinks the layup. LeVert's got 5 now.
That's a perfect reverse, using the backboard as his friend, drew the defender in, and just slipped it to the other side.
Allen finds Lopez. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Here's Dinwiddie. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Allen. Again, the Nets for 2. Here's Sacramento now. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Sacramento moving it around. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Fox. And it's 6 points for Brook Lopez.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Dinwiddie. Guarded by Fox. Dinwiddie kicks to Anderson. That one off the back iron and out. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's Sacramento. They're up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. The most dangerous shooters in the league right now, Ryan Anderson said.
Most of the time it's, why did you take that shot? But this team is...
That's how Anderson made his living.
And as a shooter, nothing better than to have that bright green light.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
A total team effort. Each guy looking to make the extra pass.
Well, as the coach of the team, you just can't ask for anything more. Obviously, this is propelling them to their advantage in the game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Allen Crabbe out there with Davis. Then it's Lee. Then there's Shabazz Napier. And it's Allen in at the center. Shoots from the line. Allen. It's good on the putback. Allen's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Jackson passes to Bielitsa. Trying to get open is Lopez. Bielitsa with the bucket. Bielitsa's got 10 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jackson against Lee. Rebounded by Jackson. And for Sacramento, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
We're trying to figure out ways to score through contact. De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
And so Napier will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game. Crabbe finds Allen. Back to Crabbe. Kicks it out to Allen. Lee outside. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
You can't miss those kind of looks. The defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it.
Passes to Jackson. To the middle. It's Bielitsa. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Now it's a 5-point Sacramento lead. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Napier kicks to Lee. Allen outside. Pass to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Over Dellavedova. He can't get that one to fall. Sacramento leading by 5. Matthew Dellavedova won a title with the Cleveland Cavs back in 16. The Australian, one of the league's high-effort players, certainly a motor that does not stop.
We always talk about just how scrappy he is, willing to get out there and compete and do the dirty work. That's where Delly ends up paying off the most. Guys like him help establish a really good culture of hard work and competitiveness.
Now, here's Napier. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Clippers. Allen kicks to Lee. And the Nets miss again.
Yeah, a bit frigid to begin this one. Just can't make anything to get the game started.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And Sacramento leads by 9.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Brent, we've got great dunkers now. But you played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of me.
Including yourself.
Too kind. Here's the money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember these, the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top. MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean, just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
For Brooklyn, they had gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Tony Allen's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 10-2 run here. It's Bielitsa. No good. In and out off the rim. Nets trail by 7. Feeds it to Crab. Makes it off the glass. Crab's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, 6'6", height-wise, 7 foot on the wingspan. Crab can get off shots inside that most guards simply can't.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Sacramento making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Shabazz Napier. Davis with the double team. It's Bielitsa. A second chance effort. Excellent D there from Allen.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And now Sacramento on the break. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dinwiddie dishes to Lee. Here's Davis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, that's a refreshing workman's approach to the game. Davis there beats everyone on the rebound and then finishes strong.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Crab. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Here's Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging about 11 points, 9 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
Yeah, over this whole last stretch of games, he's been shutting down the lane with total authority. Impressive stuff.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
You can blame some poor defense on that play. Just a total breakdown. Got to at least contest at some point.
The pass to Bielitsa. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Nets trail by 6. Lee outside. Allen left side. Again, the Nets for 2.
Lee does a great job of sticking with it and then finding a teammate.
They swipe it. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Sacramento leads by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. Well, for Sacramento, Kenny, what's your take?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, your offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And that wraps up the halftime show, third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nets trail by 4. We've got Bogdanovich. De'Aaron Fox out there with Tony Allen. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Bielitsa in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. It's Allen on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Good D by Lopez. Sacramento leading by 6. Tries again, and Allen with the layup. Allen's got his second bucket tonight.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Here's Dinwiddie. Hollis Jefferson passes to Dinwiddie. Sinks the 15-footer. Dinwiddie's got 6. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And he gets the bucket. And Sacramento leads by 8.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Brent, the league playing at a faster pace overall now. Will there ever come a time when every team will play with that same speed?
No, because one team will always be faster than the next. So it's never going to be exacting for every ball club. And as you and I have talked several times, Kevin, you got to play to your strengths. And even though teams are finding more positionless basketball players, some of these guys have attributes to their game where you want to get them in certain positions. That takes time.
It's all about personnel.
It's all about your personnel. And again, putting those guys in the proper place where they can succeed more often.
Here's Dinwiddie after the basket by Tony Allen. Hollis Jefferson passes to Dinwiddie. Allen surveying the D and finished off by Anderson.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Lopez kicks to Fox. It's Allen on the wing. Lopez left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Some changes for Sacramento. Brewer is checked in for Bogdanovich. Justin Jackson comes in for Allen. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for De'Aaron Fox. Then for the Nets, Crabb comes in for Allen. And it's Napier in for Dinwiddie. Here's LeVert. He has 5. Softly drops in the floater. LeVert's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Dellavedova. Jackson finds Lopez. It's Bielitsa from down in the low post. It goes. Bielitsa's got 20 points.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And then there's the other team. Can't say that about them. Big gap in the recent field goal percentage between these two squads.
Hollis Jefferson, good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Brewer passes to Bielitsa. And Brewer kicks to Lopez. Count the basket. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. To the middle. Brewer with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Lopez. Again, Sacramento.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Napier passes to LeVert. Timeout called, the Nets. Well, we know that Dr. James Naismith came up with the idea when he was teaching at the YMCA. But as far as skill development, Brent, some feel that maybe in the skill category that the USA has fallen behind a little bit. Do you agree?
I think what the United States is doing on that level between your late grade school years and AAU programs in particular and your high school years, that they're trying to address this issue and get ahead of it a little bit. For years, there was a 10-year or 15-year gap about European players being schooled and being in institutions where they were basically young professionals from the age of 12 to 14 having school in basketball and being at a facility for just those things specifically. The last few years, there's been a lot of concern with players being more adept and more skilled here in the States. The change is coming.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Hollis Jefferson finds Crabbe. Napier feeling it out a bit. Down low. 1:04 left to play in the third. Here's Lee, and that one goes long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Count it. And Sacramento leads by 14.
And Dellavedova out there in the open court makes a very good decision.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Napier. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Napier. The long distance three is buried. Napier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists in the game. Lee against Jackson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson against Lee. Over to the wing. Napier with it, and no good that time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Sacramento. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Shabazz Napier. He out there with Davis. Then there's Allen. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Here's Napier. Sacramento making their last shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Thursday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for the game with the Mavericks, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Sacramento. He kicks it to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Poke loose. It's stolen by Davis. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And it's Davis with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 13. Dishes to Dinwiddie. Here's Allen. Yes, that goes in.
artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
They grab their own miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Here's Napier after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Here's Dinwiddie. Lee outside. Allen kicks to Napier. And the Nets another three.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Timeout called the Nets.
And one thing they'll discuss are the defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bielitsa's checked in, and the Nets making a change. Here as well. LeVert's checked in. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. We got to wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We got to seize this game. See if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Thank you, David. Nets trail by 10 to the inside, and Allen slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First free throw is good. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. He's perfect from the line this time. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Count that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Allen. There's the pass to Allen. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Allen passes to Lopez. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Nets trail by 8. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lee finds Anderson. Here's LeVert. Just 4 to shoot. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. The Nets making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Sacramento leading by 8. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. Bielitsa passes to Lopez. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Allen for 3. That's tipped. Second chance shot. Here's Fox, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. The first free throw is good.
Well, the quickness of De'Aaron Fox really is incredible. I got a chance to see John Wall early in his career, and it was the speed that we talked about, but speed can kill. And if De'Aaron Fox can control it, he'll be fantastic at creating opportunities for himself and his teammates.
That one goes in.
Cannot give players that kind of positioning and the defense also late in trying to alter that shot.
Here's Lopez. It's Bielitsa. Plays it up off the glass. Bielitsa's got 22 points.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's the kind of guy who does things that breaks the backs of their opponents because they're about wanting it more than the other guy you're up against.
Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist in the game.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 12. 1:36 left in the 4th quarter. And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. They're not going to miss those all that often.
Back to Bielitsa. The rebound by Anderson. Nets trail by 12. Dinwiddie kicks to Anderson. Great open look there. Anderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Ryan Anderson in catch-and-shoot game is a great option. The D has no way to react when Anderson uses that quick release.
To the paint. And finished off by Anderson.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Brook Lopez. Passes it to LeVert. 36 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside. Allen inside the three-point line.
And Allen, just an incredible defender. Has a grit and grind mentality and uses his speed and strong hands to just annoy offensive players.
And he's good on the second.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it. It'd take a miracle at this point.
Right, with this deficit and this late in the game, their time has already passed.
Defended by Allen. Stolen by Anderson. Now here's Cram. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts.
We ain't late, no. I ain't got no type, though. Only got one night, though. We get twice, though. It's lit. At the night show. At the night show. At the night show. get it, my they hating, they staking, they waiting. Don't be mistaken, we they stand. Lord, I'm on fire, they thinking I'm saved. Calling me crazy on different occasions. Kicking the cameraman off on my stages, cause I don't like how he snapping my angles. I'm overboard and I'm over impatient. Over my and these cause my ages. Dealing with that's more complicated. Like these two that might be related. H-Town, you got one. And you bun be like a number one. It's like